Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, I got Coach Rob with me. Neither one of us really use Overgrip. I know everybody out there is like, you got to use Overgrip. First thing they do on a brand new racket is put an Overgrip on. Well, not us. Stay tuned.
Hey man, do you got a pair of socks I can use?
You forgot your socks?
Yeah man, I'm sorry.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, there you go.
RTP Ultra Grip socks.
Hey, I like these. Hold on.
To Pro.
Let me put them on.
You know, Coach Good, those socks help prevent blisters by reducing friction on the sole of your feet. Zero energy loss from your speedy acceleration, stop and change directions on a dime, and reduces fatigue energy loss due to foot slippage inside your shoes.
All right, man, let's go play.
Let's go. Oh, man.
What a session, man. Oh, jeez.
Good hit as usual.
Hold up. Oh, you didn't wear your shoes.
Hey, neither did you.
I guess we played without shoes.
Because we didn't need them.
Hey, thanks, guy.
All right, so Coach Rob with me today. When you buy a brand new racket, you take the plastic off and you have a brand new.
What about the people that don't? They play with the plastic on.
I've seen that too.
Me too, yes.
And I've seen it where it's been on there for I don't know how many years, but it's been a couple models removed and it's now fused to the grip.
That's rough.
And I'm like, did you know you're supposed to take this off? And they're like, half of them actually gives me this answer. Yes, but I wanted to keep it on. So remember in the, I want to say 70s, when you kept plastic on everything just because you wanted to preserve it?
Like your couches or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, you keep the plastic on it, so just in case
My grandparents might have had something like that.
You made a mistake on the couch, you could just wipe it off, you know, and it doesn't absorb in, and then eventually the plastic becomes the couch, kind of fuses together. Okay. That's what I'm talking about on the racket. Okay. You know what I mean? You know, it's like my parents were the same way. You put saran wrap on freaking everything. So you take the saran wrap off, like the remote. Why are you saran wrapping the remote? Okay.
Right. Okay, back to the original
question. Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry if we got off track.
Subject here. It's just, you know, first thing I do, start tearing crap off. I don't want, you know, I want it naked. I want to touch the remote. I want to touch the rubber buttons. Okay, I'm good now. First thing I do with a racket, I take that plastic off and I rip it.
Right.
But lately it's been kind of piecing out because I don't know what the heck people, like the companies are doing. They make it hard for you to take it off. It's like they want you to savor the moment or something. But anyways, we talk about Overgrip. Lately I've been using Overgrip because I've been testing out various Overgrips and being lazy about taking them off. So why don't you use Overgrip?
Well, on some of my rackets, I do throw an Overgrip on occasionally if I have a grip that's too small. So I'll just use it as a build it up a little bit. Normally I play a 5/8, they don't even make those anymore. So now I'm mostly using a half, throw an Overgrip on occasionally. Sometimes, you know, there's a 3/8 laying around, I've grabbed it, throw one on, try to make it work. But if I were playing, I would not use an Overgrip. But for teaching and just for keeping a racket, sometimes, you know, I just change them enough that I'm like, I don't need to change my own.
So when you don't use an overgrip, the overgrips tend to be either tackier or drier. There's kind of no neutral there. There very rarely is a neutral. The replacement grips tend to be a little more neutral. They're not overly tacky. They're not overly dry. So I feel like when you don't have an overgrip on, it's not sticking your hand or making your hand have a blister because it's too dry, or because it's dry and you're one of those sweaters that just sweat through your grips. That's why they made them that way. So there are various overgrips that serve various purposes. the replacement grip will not absorb you and will not be overly tacky. So I like it because, on the switches from forehand to backhand to, volley or whatever, I don't feel the stickiness holding me back. Do you feel that too?
To some degree. I think I don't think of it quite as intensely as you're thinking of it. So, if I don't change my overgrip that's on there, it's pretty brown and pretty dirty. Yeah.
Is it time?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, you got a little wear here. It's already starting to separate. You got a little, whether it's your ring or whatever is,
Yep. No, it's my dirt marks from my hand for sure. Now, when the overgrip isn't on, I don't show these as much and as fast.
Right.
Because the thicker grip tends to kind of hide the dirt a little bit better, not wear as fast. And I feel like an overgrip should be changed maybe once a week if you play like 3 to 4 times a week, whereas a replacement grip should be once a month, maybe. You think that's fair?
Yeah, depending on how much you're playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably get a replacement grip maybe 6 to 8 weeks, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
We are heading into the seasons where we've come out of summer, we're kind of going into winter. Like, how much are you going to be playing?
Right.
So
we actually want to hear from you guys. I know that a lot of you use overgrip, but who out there doesn't use overgrip and just change the replacement grip only? From my own experience, I feel like it's like 80% use overgrip around, and 20% only wants the replacement grip changed. And it's for various reasons. And some reasons are, if I put an overgrip, it's too big, right? Or I just don't like the feel of it, like me. Or I don't want to keep changing it all the time, right? So let me know what you do, and what you use and why you use it. And especially if you don't use an overgrip, what do you use and how long do you keep it for? Because I feel like the world is overgripped.
And what grips you like. Like like the Wilson Pro Overgrip. Yes, I'm with Wilson, I know. But the Pro Overgrip I like that feel out of all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
That one does seem to feel the best.
Oh, it is the most popular, no doubt. Yeah. And when you put on a fresh overgrip, I feel like there's no other feeling like it. I mean, all the pros, when they bring it in for stringing, they change out all the grips, and that's every night. So use once for 30 minutes, change overgrip and string. So it's a big part of what they like and what they're used to and how they want the racket to feel in their hand, right? It's like what I keep telling you guys. It's like changing to a fresh diaper, right? Who doesn't want a fresh diaper if they're a baby, or else they'll be crying. You know what I'm saying? Don't be crying on the court. Get a fresh diaper.
Back to tennis.
Oh, it's just sorry. I keep having these. What do you call these? Moments here.
Moments. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure our viewers appreciate your off track.
Moments.
Your moments.
My moments. Okay. I'm sorry for the moments, guys. Okay. But I like to give you clear examples of what like a fresh overgrip would feel like, if you know what I mean.
I think most people watching probably. But anyhow.
Coach Rob, thank you for tolerating me as always. Especially when I get off track.
Sorry, folks, I try.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin, especially my spin, on your tennis.